JT Romero.
Carthage has won the toss.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this. State semifinal football here on TexanLive.com. Friday Night Lights here at Cypress SCU Stadium.
Carthage will receive.
There you have it. Carthage will get the ball to start this one. The Carthage Bulldogs and the Liberty Hill Panthers here. Winner goes to the state final in 4A Division I. Hello there once again, everybody. Jordan Smith here bringing you the live action here on TexanLive.com from Cypress, Texas, as we are just about ready to get this one underway. 4A Division I state semifinal football. The winner will face La Vega High School next week at AT&T Stadium for the 4A Division I state championship game. Matthew Shipley will send it away for the Panthers to get this one started. Back deep to receive this one for Carthage. Going to be Rashabrius Garrett and Tucker Smith. Panthers are just about set. The Bulldogs are about set, and we are underway here at Cypress SCU Stadium. This won't go into the end zone, and we'll start this contest with a touchback. The Bulldog offense will be led by senior quarterback Gunnar Capps, 6'2" senior, 190 pounds. From what I've been told from people around the industry, this guy has quite the arm. Carthage, a team that likes to put a little bit of a balanced attack. They'll throw a little bit more than they run, but they like to use both elements of the ball here on offense. Gunnar Capps is one of the better arms in all of the entire state from what we have seen. 1st and 10. And that one incomplete. Pass intended on the play for Tucker Smith, and that'll make it 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10 now. Ball still on the 25-yard line. They fake the handoff on the jet sweep. They'll get it to Smith, who goes to the outside across the 30, 35, 1st down and more. At the 12-yard gain on the play. And a new set of downs for the Bulldogs. Five wide here for the Bulldogs on 1st down. Trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. They now look to the sideline to get the audible call. Shotgun snap here for Capps. He goes to the outside. That one complete to his man. Brought down at the 45-yard line. Kel Williams, junior receiver, making the catch. A gain of 8, 2nd down and 2 coming up. Second down here. Look to the outside, waiting for the screen for a long time. Now looks like we have a flag on the play. Coaching staff infuriated with the quarterback there in Capps. holding the ball for about 10 seconds, waiting for his guy. I guess thought he couldn't make the throw with the defenders around him, but here's the call on the flag penalty. So there you have it, no flag on the play. And we get 3rd down and 2 now for the Carthage Bulldogs. The 47-yard line is where they need to get to convert the 1st down and keep their drive alive here. Start the contest, a handoff to the back, and he's going to be stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage. Huge stop there on that one for the defense. And the Panthers force a 4th down. But it looks like the Bulldogs are to go for it here. On 4th down, they're not going to elect to punt here, even though they are on their own side of the 50-yard line. Fourth down and 3. They need to get to the 47-yard line. Otherwise, it's a turnover on down. Shotgun snap. Looks over the middle screen. That one caught. He's got wide open pasture in front of him. 20-10-5. And that is a touchdown for the Bulldogs. 56 yards to strike first in this ball game. Kelvonte Dixon with the touchdown. And the Bulldogs up 6-0. Snap, hold, kick, and that one wide right. The wind blowing that one. We've got a lot of wind here at the Berry Center right now. 6-0 the score, 10-17 left to go here in the 1st quarter of play. And we'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com, where we see the Carthage Bulldogs taking the 6-0 lead here early in this one. A 56-yard strike from Gaps to Dixon. That's how we see the Bulldogs leading this one. A missed extra point makes it 6-0. As I mentioned before the break, the wind ferociously throwing itself into this stadium here at Cypher FCU Stadium. A cold front coming through the Cypress, Texas area in the past couple of days here, and that's what's really caused the drop in temperature and the winds to pick up here in Cypress, Texas. Luis Pedro will send this one away. Fair catch will be called at the 35-yard line, and that is where Liberty Hill will get their first opportunity with the ball here in this contest. So quick option here on 1st down. They'll hand it off to the back. That one good for about, they'll give them a couple of yards here. We'll see where they officially mark it. Looks like it's going to be marked down as a 2-yard gain. That'll get to the 37, 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Harrison on the rush there. Once again, a quick hurry up to the line of scrimmage. She'll hand it off here to the outside across the 40. That one a 4-yard gain on the play. Big rush there for the Panthers, courtesy of Blake Simpson, the junior running back. That'll make it 3rd down and about 4 here for the Panthers. 45-yard line is where they need to get in order to convert here on 3rd down. 3rd down and 4. Delayed snap. Now a pitch to the back. Goes out the right side, and he'll be stopped in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. On the carry, Kyle Harrison. Not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose one. And that'll force a 4th and 5 in the special teams unit to head out onto the field. DeAndre Bowman, junior corner, on the stop for that one. That is how the Bulldogs will be getting the ball here after this punt. A good snap and a good punt, too, with the wind helping him. This return will start at the 21-yard line. Tries to cut back upfield, but there's about 7 Panthers right there to get him. As Ja'Cory Ware was there to try to return it, not able to get much on it, though. Carthage start their second offensive drive at their own 23-yard line. Trips receivers to the top of your screen here. On first down, Kel Williams, lone receiver at the bottom here of the line of scrimmage. 8:23 left to go in the first quarter of play as the shotgun snap here on first down. Trying to look over the middle. Has a man wide open. Has a lot of separation. And there will be the defensive pass interference call. That one will be called on Wyatt Cheney. Never turned around to look where the ball was at. And that is why the defensive pass interference will be called. So a new set of downs upcoming here for the Bulldogs. There you have it, the 15-yard penalty and a new set of downs for Carthage. They will start this next set of downs here on what looks to be their own 38-yard line. Man in motion here on first and 10. Doesn't look like he's going to get much, and in fact, looks like he'll lose a couple on the carry. Tucker Smith, the tailback, the one who got the handoff. Not able to get much, though, as he loses 2 on the play. That'll make it second down and 12. Now they'll look to the sideline for the new play. Man in motion, the tailback here on second down. They look over the middle, gets his man in and out of their hands. Intended target, Kel Williams. That'll make it third down and 12 for the Bulldogs. Clock stops, 7:30 left to go in the first quarter of play. Third down and 12. They need to get to the 48-yard line to convert here. They're currently at the 36. Shotgun snap. Looking towards the near sideline. Now change direction to the far sideline. That one caught, and he will be stopped. That will look to be the 44-yard line. On the reception, Kilvante Dixon, one who got the 56-yard touchdown grab earlier. It'll make it fourth down and 4 at the 44-yard line. Same exact yard line where we saw on the last fourth down play for the Bulldogs. They turn it into a 56-yard touchdown from gaps to Dixon. Once again, all they need to do is get to the 48, and they keep their drive alive. Shotgun snap here on fourth down. Here's Gaps to the far sideline. Gets his man in Dixon. He keeps the feet in, and he will go out of bounds. First and 10 on the 6-yard gain at midfield. Bulldogs keep their drive alive here on offense. Man in motion on 1st and 10. Gaps under center. He'll hand it off to the back. He'll break to the left side of the line of scrimmage. Not able to get much, but looks like he'll get a yard on the carry. 2nd down and 9 coming up after the 1-yard gain on the play. Mason Courtney got the 1-yard carry. Now makes it 2nd down. Gaps fakes the handoff to Courtney. Looks over the middle. Gets his man. 1st down and more. And 4 progression will set him down at what looks to be the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 once again for the Bulldogs as they get it to Baylor Colley. Senior wide receiver moves the chains for a new set of downs for the Bulldogs. Man in motion is Dixon here on 1st down. And now go back to the same side where he started. They tried to throw it, but didn't look like anybody was there in time. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. A little miscommunication there, it looked like, between receiver and quarterback. I would have to assume he was looking for Dixon on that one. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Under center once again. Couple of fake handoffs. And now do a quick screen here to the back. And Mason Courtney, that will stop him in the backfield for a couple of yards lost on the play. That'll make it 3rd down and 12 now as they sit on the Panther 37-yard line. Get to the 25-yard line to convert. Look to the sideline for the new play. 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Kel Williams, the lone man on the near sideline, and now man in motion. They look to Williams. Not in time on that one, as it looks like that one thrown a little too quickly there. Another second or two for Caps to wait on that throw, and that one may be complete and close to a 1st down, but now you got a 4th down and 12 situation on the 37-yard line. Once again, they do need to get to that 25-yard line to convert. Still 6-0 here, 4:41 left to go in the 1st quarter of play. The Bulldogs looking down the sideline for Dixon. In and out of his hands. Hit him right in the hands, but fell out. Cavante Dixon, the intended target on the play. And that's a turnover on downs, and the Panthers will have their chance now on offense to take the lead. Liberty Hill with a 1st and 10, their own 36-yard line. They'll go over the middle, break some tackles through that offensive line. And that looks to be a gain of about 10 on the play to the 47-yard line. New set of downs, 1 play, 10 yards, 1st and 10 once again for the Panthers. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They hand it off to the back. It gets across the 50. Onto the Bulldogs' 49-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play. Carry made once again, this time by Brandon King, the freshman back. It's the 2nd down here for the Panthers. And once again, it looks like King taking it to the outside. He'll get all the way down to the 45-yard line. Gain of 4 once again. That'll make it 3rd down and 2. Or excuse me, not King. That'll be Blake Simpson. Third down and 2. Handoff once again. And looks like he will get enough for a new set of downs. 4-yard gain on the play. All the way down to the 41-yard line. Blake Simpson once again, 3 straight plays, 3 straight carries, and now a flag on the field. So there you have it, the holding penalty on the offense. That'll back him up 10 yards. That'll now make it 3rd down and 12 on their own 45-yard line. In order to convert the 1st down, they need to get to the Bulldog 43-yard line. 3rd down and 12. Fake handoff goes over the middle. That's a 1st down and then some. As they get the quick screen over the middle, all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 20 on the play. And a new set of downs for the Panthers. Once again, a quick hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off here on 1st down. Once again, Simpson with it. Looks like he'll get a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Once again, a run to the outside here on 2nd down. A flag thrown on the play on the near sideline. And that looks like it'll be a gain. Well, it looks to be about 2 on the play, maybe 3. But first, let's see what the flag is all about here from head referee Ronnie Morgan.
Motion. Offense. Number 42. Penalty decline. 4th down.
So it looks like they're going to call an illegal motion penalty on Blake Simpson. The penalty will be declined. So it'll make it 3rd down. And what looks to be 7 here for the Panthers. They're down in 7 on the 32-yard line. They need to get to the 25 to convert. Man in motion. They'll pitch it to the back here. He's broken over the last defender and will go into the end zone for 6. The Panthers strike right back. That one a 32-yard rushing touchdown by Blake Simpson. That'll make it 6-6 here with 1:59 left to go in the 1st quarter of play. Matthew Shipley in for the point after. Snap, hold, kick. And that one through the upright. 7-6 the score as the Panthers take their first lead here in the contest. 1:59 left to go in the 1st quarter of play. We'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com where we see new lead change here. The Panthers, Liberty Hill High School taking the lead 7-6 against the Carthage Bulldogs here on TexanLive.com. 1:59 left in the 1st quarter of play. And once again, kickoff out of the end zone for a touchback. Carthage heading back out onto the field here, now trailing for the first time in this contest. The Bulldogs, a little bit of a pretty historic run right now. This is their 4th straight state semifinal appearance here in 4A play. They've won back-to-back state titles in the last 2 years, and they are currently trying to make it 3 straight. Now broken up play here. Caps has to improvise. And he'll run it out of bounds all the way to the 29-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play. Trips receivers to the top of your screen, couple it down to the bottom, 5 wide. For the Bulldogs, they look to the bottom, get the man in and out once again. Kel Williams, this is the second time we've seen it in and out of his hands tonight. That'll make it 3rd down and 6 on the 29-yard line. Remember, the winner of this ball game will face La Vega High School, who got the win earlier today against Decatur by a final score of 53-0. Winner of this contest will face La Vega High School in the 4A Division I state championship game next week at AT&T Stadium. Now a flag on the play. And let's see who this one will be on. Looks like it's going to be a false start. There you have it, the false start penalty. Backs him up 5 yards. It'll make it 3rd down and 11 now on the Bulldogs' own 24-yard line. 1:48 left to go here in the first quarter of play. The Bulldogs currently trail 7-6 against the Liberty High Panthers. Shotgun snap. Caps looking for somebody at the top. And a questionable call. Now a flag will be thrown for defensive pass interference, what it looks like. None of the other refs in the area threw the penalty flag. The back judge, looks like Steven Z, threw it all the way from the opposite 35-yard line. A good arm on him, by the way, but let's see if they do actually call this a defensive pass interference. Maybe a hit on the defenseless receiver.
Pass interference.
There you have it. It'll be a spot foul, 1st and 10. They'll move the chains on the penalty. They'll start their new set of downs at their own 38-yard line. And off here on 1st down, breaks over the opposite side of the field. He's got a blocker, a flag on the play. Across the 20, jukes a couple of men still on his feet. All the way down to the 7-yard line. If this goes in favor of the Bulldogs, it'll be a new set of downs, but looks like this may go against Carthage. Let's see what the actual call will be. The Carthage doesn't look too happy, and everybody's moving back all the way to where the flag is. So there you have the penalty on the Bulldogs. Backs them up all the way. Still 1st and 10, but it backs them up all the way to the Panther 45-yard line. So not 1st and goal. Instead, it will be 1st down with 45 yards to the end zone. 1:27 and counting left here in the first quarter. 5 wide. Now a flip formation as you have trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. The double receiver set to the top. Nobody in the backfield with Cass. Looking down the near sideline has Dixon. That one in and out of his hand. Tried to one-hand catch it, looking for the pass interference call, but not going to get it. They'll make it 2nd down and 10 for Carthage. Take a look at the replay there. And you see why Dixon wanted the pass interference call, not able to get it though. He had to basically catch it with one hand over the shoulder. But now it'll make it 2nd down here for the Bulldogs. Once again, they air it out to Dixon, and this one just too far in front of him. Looks to be 4 yards in front of him on that one. So that'll stop the clock. 56 seconds left in the first. That'll make it 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs once again. Here we go, 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They need to get to the 35-yard line and convert. Fake handoff goes over the middle. That one caught but then dropped. Intended target Baylor Cole. They'll make it 4th down and 10 as it hit his hand a couple of times. Just not able to bring it in. Once again, another decision here to make for the Bulldogs. You take a look at the replay. Hit his hand a couple of times and then defender able to come up and make the jarring hit. That defender and Trenton Seward, the senior defensive back. So now 4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun snap for Caps. Looks over the middle. That one incomplete as it's knocked out by the defender. Brady Brewer, junior defensive back, making the stop on defense. Intended for Kel Williams. And that'll make it another turnover on downs, the 2nd one that Liberty Hill has forced tonight. And the Panthers will get their ball on their own 45-yard line. First down and 10 for the Panthers. Quick handoff here, right up the middle. That one looks to be a gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. With about 23 seconds and counting. This will maybe be the last play of the first quarter unless they just go ahead and run out the clock. Which that looks like that may be what they are doing, just running out the clock here. So that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 7-6 the score. The Panthers of Liberty Hill lead the Bulldogs. Carthage High School. We're right back to quarter number 2 right after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com for the start of quarter number 2 between the Liberty Hill Panthers and the Carthage Bulldogs for the 4A Division I State Semifinal here on TexanLive.com. Jordan Smith here bringing you the action for Friday Night Lights here in this state semifinal. Winner heads to AT&T Stadium next week in the 4A Division I state final to face La Vega High School. And currently, Liberty Hill, who has the ball, also has the lead 7-6 in this one. Handoff here to the back in motion. Kyle Harrison, the senior running back, will take it all the way to the 50-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play, 3rd down and 5 here for the Panthers. We're down in 5 at midfield. Handoff once again goes up the left side of the line of scrimmage. On that one is Blake Simpson. That's about a 4-yard gain on the play. It'll be just a yard shy on the first down marker, but it looks like the Panthers will go for it here on 4th down and 1 on the Bulldog 46-yard line. Quick hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Under center, the quarterback in Searly. And now a timeout will be called here in this one by the Panthers. That'll be their first of the contest. This timeout on Texan Live is being brought to you by Panera Bread. Panera Bread believes in raising, serving, and eating food that is good and good for you. 100% of their food is 100% clean. That means no artificial flavors, preservatives, sweeteners, and no colors from artificial sources. Panera Bread, food as it should be. We'll take a quick break. 7-6 the score. We're right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on Texan Live, 4th down and 1 for the Panthers. They need to get to the 45 to convert and keep their drive alive. 10:44 left in the first half of play. Here's the quick hurry up. Under center, here, Searly. Quick handoff here. That one first down and more. Spin move, still on his feet. Still on his feet as he goes down to the far sideline. 10-5 beats out the last defender. And that's a 46-yard rushing touchdown for the Panthers to extend their lead in this one. And the crowd absolutely going nuts. Kyle Harrison on the 46-yard carry. Now brings in Mason Shipley. Send it through the uprights. Snap, hold, kick. Despite the wind, that one makes it a 14-6 contest. Liberty Hill extending their lead by 8. 10:32 left to go in the first half of play. Right back after this, TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com, where we see Liberty Hill extend their lead 14-6, 10:32 left to go in the first half of play. As on a 4th down and 1, the Panthers able to go down the field. Kyle Harrison with a 46-yard rushing touchdown after bouncing off a couple of defenders. And that is how they extend their lead to 8. This return starts at the 26-yard line. Doesn't go much else as he gets to about the 30-yard line. And so Cole Whitlock, junior linebacker, will set up his offense down by 8 on their own 30-yard line. First down and 10. Bobbled snap. Quarterback has to just dive on the ground. And that'll be a huge loss of 5 yards on the play. Not a clean snap to Caps there on that one. And that makes it second down and 15. Second down and 15 here on the 25-yard line. Cap still looking for a man. Now just has to throw it to the sideline. There wasn't anyone in the area, so I don't know why he lasered it to the sideline. I think a couple of the defenders and some of the coaches are wanting an intentional grounding there on the play, but not going to get it. Here we go once again, third down and 15. That one thrown in the middle, and that one incomplete, intended target. Baylor Cole in and out of his hands. That'll make it fourth down and 15 for the Bulldogs. Your receivers to the bottom of your screen, and it looks like a tight end as well. Now they'll get the play call here from the sideline as the running back now goes behind him, and now they'll do a trick play here on fourth down and punt it, as the running back will send it all the way down to what looks like it's going to be the 21-yard line. A good punt there on that one for the Bulldogs. But now looks like a penalty. Tucker Smith able to send it all the way to the opposite 20-yard line, but a flag back at their own 20-yard line. Let's see what this one is about. So there you have it, a costly penalty for the Panthers. They had the ball with the lead, but a late hit call on the defense will result in a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Bulldogs. The referees in today's contest: head referee Ronnie Morgan, head umpire Steve Alexander, the line judge James Dolnier, other line judge Chip Hinkle, a back judge Stephen Zieg, fore judge Lionel Johnson, the other judge Willie Demby, and that is your refereeing crew for tonight's contest. So now the Panther coaching staff out there almost at the hash marks talking with the referees about the penalty call. Not able to change their minds as the new 1st and 10 will start at the 40-yard line. And now looks like they're going to go ahead and talk to the Bulldogs head coaching staff just to get them squared away on the conversation. A new set of downs, 1st and 10 here. They'll pitch it off to the sideline. This one all the way past the 50-yard line, so first down and then some, as Tucker Smith will get a gain of 12. Keep the change moving here for the Bulldogs. 9:16 left to go in the first half of play. The Panthers, Liberty Hill lead 14-6 against the Carthage Bulldogs. Bulldogs Give it to the back here on first down. Smith will take it all the way down to what looks like the 43-yard line. We'll see where they officially mark it. Mark it right at the 43.5. It looks like they'll go ahead and mark it on the scoreboard at the 44. So a 4-yard gain on the play will make it 2nd down and 6. Now it'll be Caps under center here. Man in motion on 2nd down. He'll give the handoff to the back once again. And Tucker Smith, the spin move, and still on his feet, and he will run out of bounds to the 31-yard line. That one good for a 13-yard gain on the play. That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs once again. Now one receiver out wide, that being Kel Williams here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff once again to Tucker Smith. Goes over the middle across the 25. And down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 7 on the play. Gonna make it 2nd down and 3. Eight minutes just over left to go here in the first half of play. The Bulldogs have a 2nd down and 3 just outside the red zone. Handoff here once again to Smith. He'll break the 20 and 4 progression. Looks like we'll call him down at the 19. That should be good enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. As the Bulldogs find themselves in the red zone for the first time tonight. Coming up here at halftime, you'll get to see both high school bands perform for Carthage and Liberty Hill here on TexanLive.com. And we'll be back at the second half for the start of the second half and the first half stats. As this one, once again, a muff snap by Caps. He has to fall on it before he loses the ball. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14 coming up. Looks like they'll mark him at the 22, so it'll be 2nd down and 13 for Carthage. The receivers to the top of your screen here on 2nd down. Caps looking to the near sideline, and looks like he made the catch. Good catch there by Kel Williams. That now sets up a 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. A gain on that one is 16 yards. A laser beam throw there by Caps. He gets it to his man in Williams. That'll make it 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. Caps under center on 1st down. He'll hand it off to the back in Courtney, and he'll be stopped at what looks like the 1-yard line. So a gain of 5 on the play. It'll make it 2nd down and goal here with just over 6 minutes left in the first half. Second down and goal on the 1. The I formation as Caps is under center. He'll hand it off to the back, and Courtney waltz it in easily for the touchdown. Mason Courtney with the 1-yard touchdown run. That'll make it a 14-12 contest here in this one. Now looks like they'll go for 2 here to try to tie this one up. They did have a missed extra point on their first touchdown. That is why they're currently down by 2. Now the 2-point conversion to try to tie it up at 14. Caps changes direction, looks to his lineman, not able to make the catch. A backward pass is called. And that'll be no good on the conversion. Try to pass it on over to JT Romero. Not able to get it though, and so we stand 14-12. 5:44 left to go in the first half. And we'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on Texan Live, 14-12 is a score. 5:44 left to go here in the first half of play. Just a reminder that this game is being presented to you by West Point Lincoln. West Point is your home for new and pre-owned Lincoln vehicles in the Houston area, located just off the Katy Freeway. Stop by and pick up a vehicle that functions for the entire family, or visit westpointlincoln.com for more information. 1-yard touchdown run on that one for Mason Courtney. And the failed 2-point conversion for Carthage leaves it at a 14-12 scoreline, with the Liberty Hill Panthers ahead of the Carthage Bulldogs here in this 4A Division I state semifinal here at Cy-Fair SCU Stadium. Here's the kickoff. This one will not go into the end zone. Return will start at about the 3-yard line. He'll cross over the 20 and get to the 24-yard line. Return for Liberty Hill made by Wyatt Cheney. And so that is where the Panthers will start their, once again, high-tempo offense. With the 2-point lead, 5:37 left in the first half. Remember, the Panthers will get the ball to start the second half. So the Panthers could pretty much eat up the clock here and hold on to the ball for the rest of this half and head into the locker room with a 2-point lead. Here's a handoff to the back here on first down. First down and then some. Stiff arms a man, still going down the sideline. And he'll head to the 48-yard line. On the carry once again, Blake Simpson. A 24-yard gain on the play. That's a new set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Man in motion here, they'll hand it out to the back once again. Open space over the middle. On the carry, for a 9-yard gain on the play. Good carry there for the Panthers. Once again, high tempo. They'll run it up the middle. Looks like they got the yard. Not 100% sure, though. Christian Taggart, the one who got the 9-yard gain, and now it looks to be good enough for a 1st and 10. 1-yard gain up the middle once again. We'll actually call it 3rd down and short. About a half-yard to go here for the Panthers off the Taggart 1-yard carry, or half-yard carry. Go to the outside, definitely good enough for a 1st down and then some as they get all the way to the 40-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play for Kyle Harrison. And the Panthers move the chains for a new set of downs. They'll keep the clock running now. 4:10 left to go in the first half of this one with a 2-point lead. Here are the Panthers. Handoff here on 1st down, goes to the outside. Once again, this one, Blake Simpson. He'll get all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play. To make it 2nd down and 5 here for the Panthers. Reminder that coming up at halftime, you'll get to see both bands for both schools perform. Liberty Hill and Carthage. here at halftime here on TexanLive.com. As this handoff to the outside will get to the 31, but be a yard short of the first down marker. Simpson will get the 4-yard carry and make it 3rd down and 1. Just under 3 minutes now left to go in the first half of play. Remember the wind ferociously blowing in the face of the Panthers. One of the reasons why Carthage missed their first extra point, as the wind pushed it wide right. Now they'll get to the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play for Simpson. They'll move the chains once again. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Panthers still with 2 timeouts. The Bulldogs of Carthage with all 3. Winner of this contest heads to face La Vega at AT&T Stadium next week for the 4A Division I State Final. Now looks like a flag on the play, possibly a false start. See what the call is from head referee Ronnie Morgan.
False start. Offense, number 74.
Paul Montez, the one they get on the call for the false start. Senior offensive lineman will back him up 5. It'll make it 1st down and 15 now. With 2:21 left in the first half. Handoff up the middle. Now timeout will be taken here as he gets to the 32-yard line. Looks to be a gain of a couple on the play. There you have it. 2nd down and 13, 2:08 left in the first half. They'll take the timeout with them. 14-12 the score here on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com, 2:08 remaining in the first half of play here at Cypher FCU Stadium. Liberty Hill Panthers on a 2nd down and 13 lead this contest 14-12 against the defending 4A state champs in Carthage of the Bulldogs. 32-yard line is where the ball sits right now for the Panthers. Panthers hurry up to the line here. Give the quick handoff. Now ball is loose, able to be recovered by the Panthers. It'll be Kyle Harrison falling on it. They'll lose a yard on the play. That'll make it 3rd down and 14. Once again, another timeout here will be taken by Carthage. That'll be their 2nd of the half. .204 left to go in the first half. Panthers currently face a 3rd down and 15 on the Bulldog 34-yard line. To get the first down, they need to get to the 19-yard line. Snap man in motion. Quarterback keeps it himself. He'll get a screen to the other side. That one caught by Harrison. Goes across the 30 and will be shoved out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 on the play. That'll make it 4th down. It looks to be 7. The offense will stay on the field. Try to get the first down, the wind blowing in their face. It would be very hard to kick a field goal from here. Would be somewhere around a possible 46-yarder or 42-yarder, excuse me. Now they'll try on 4th down. They'll hand it off to the back. Here goes to the outside. He'll be tripped up at the 21, 2 yards short on the 4-yard carry. Turnover on downs, and the Bulldogs get the ball with 1:50 left to go in the first half of play. First and 10 here for Caps in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff. He'll have to scramble out of the pocket as he feels the pressure. He'll run all the way down to the 30-yard line before he's tackled on the play. Looks to be a 9-yard gain on the play. That'll make it 2nd down and 1 on the 30-yard line. Hand off to the outside. 1st down and more across the 40. And Mason Courtney shoved past the 45 to the 46. That's a new set of downs. 1st and 10 off the 16-yard gain for Mason Courtney. 2 receivers to each side of the line of scrimmage. Here's Cass with it to the sideline. That one caught. Extends the ball to midfield. And now looks like a timeout will be taken on the field. Looks like by the Bulldogs. This should be their final timeout of the half. There you have it, 1:01 left to go in the half. 14-12 the score, the Bulldogs try to tack on a few points before we head to the locker room. We'll be right back after this. TexanLive.com. Back here on Texan Live, 2nd down and 7. The ball is fumbled once again, and it looks like the Panthers have it. So the Panthers able to get the ball in a lucky break there. And with 57 seconds left to go and no timeout for the Bulldogs, the Panthers will look to march down the field with 2 timeouts and try to at least get a field goal to head into the locker room with what would be at least a 5-point lead. Quick snap here on 1st down. A quick rollout by the quarterback, has his man in Harrison across the 1st down marker and pushed out of bounds at the 31-yard line to stop the clock with 48 seconds left in the half. Again, quick hurry up here for the Panther offense. New set of downs. They'll hand it off up the middle here, but he'll be stopped. Not before it looks like no gain on the play, actually. A good stop there by the front 7 of the Bulldogs offense, or defense, excuse me. 4-3 system that Carthage runs. Able to make the shot there. 2nd down and 9. A quick snap once again. Harrison with it. Now a timeout will be taken on the field by the Panthers. 20 seconds left to go in the first half of play. We'll be right back after this. TexanLive.com. It's 3rd down and 4 here on TexanLive.com. 14-12 the score with 20 seconds left in the first half. Quarterback keeper here. He'll take it down the sideline. 1st down and more across the 20. And will step out of bounds at what looks like the 16-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. A new set of downs. 1st and 10 now in the red zone. Once again, 13 seconds left in the half. Liberty Hill with 1 timeout left. They could run one more play, call a timeout, and set up for a field goal. If they convert the field goal, that would give them a 5-point lead heading into the locker room. And the Panthers get the ball to start the second half. Handoff up the middle. That one's good for Kyle Harrison. All the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. So there you have it. The final timeout will be called with 8 seconds left here in the first half of play. Liberty Hill will most likely go for a field goal here to make it a 4-point lead. Like we said earlier in the broadcast, the winner of this contest would face La Vega High School next week in the 4A Division I state final. La Vega getting the win earlier against Decatur, 53-0, to head to AT&T Stadium next week in the 4A Division I state final to face the winner of this game between Carthage and Liberty Hill. Quick hurry up. They won't elect to go for the field goal. In fact, the quarterback will keep it, and he'll now have to throw it to try to stop the clock. 3 seconds, incomplete pass. We'll make it 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers. That will now bring on the field goal unit here for Liberty Hill. This one looks to be a 27-yard field goal attempt with the wind blowing in his face. Matthew Shipley in for the field goal, snap, hold, kick. And that one through the uprights to end the half. 5-point lead for the Panthers heading into the locker room. 17-12 the score. Enjoy the halftime performances by the bands. We'll be right back for the second half of action after halftime here on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com for the beginning of the second half between the Liberty Hill Panthers and the Carthage Bulldogs. Texan Live here, bringing you the action live from Cy-Fair SCU Stadium here in Cypress, Texas. Jordan Smith here on the commentary as we're just about ready to get this second half underway. It'll be the Panthers who will get the ball. They currently lead by 5 here in this contest. We'll get the first half stats here in just a little bit for these two sides, as the kickoff here is about to get underway. This one will be returned. Actually not returned, but it will go out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and there will be the flag. So it looks like the Panthers will start about their own 25-yard line. First half stats here for both of these schools. Liberty High School leads by 5, 17-12, 9 first downs, 186 rushing yards on 27 carries, 43 passing yards on 3 of 4 passing, totaling 31 plays for 229 yards. Only one kickoff return, for 22 yards. And only one punt so far, that being a 39-yard punt. First and 10 here, handoff up the middle. Still on his feet, ball is stripped. It's loose. Who's going to recover it? It looks like the Panthers will. And it will be Panthers ball, second down here for Liberty Hill. It looked like it bounced off the back as you take a look at the replay of a couple of Bulldog players, but not able to get it. So it will be second down and what looks to be 7 here for the Panthers. Time of possession, 11:33 in the first half for the Panthers. 5 penalties for 59 yards total in the ball game, or in the first half, excuse me. 5 of 8 on third down and 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. And a timeout taken by Carthage. Taking a look at their first half stats. They got 12 points in the first half of play, 13 first downs, 18 rushes for 103 yards, 108 passing yards on 8 of 21 passing. No interception for either team so far. So Carthage has 39 total plays of offense for 211 yards so far in the ball game. They have had 3 fumbles. They've lost 1. Liberty High with 1 fumble, but they did not lose that one. 2 penalties and 15 yards here in the first half for Carthage. 12:27 time of possession. The Bulldogs have not been able to convert a third down on offense. 0 for 5 in the first half. But they are 2 of 4 on first down. And each team 1 of 1 in the red zone. Second down and 7 for the Panthers on their own 33-yard line. Here's a handoff to the outside. Still going is Kyle Harrison. He'll go across the first down and then some. He'll be tackled out of bounds at midfield. A 17-yard gain for the Panthers. They'll move the chains for a new set of downs for the Panthers.
17 yards and a Panthers first down.
Kyle Harrison in the first half was second in rushing with 10 carries for 69 yards and a rushing touchdown. Leading rusher for Liberty Hill is Blake Simpson with 11 carries for 86 yards and a rushing touchdown. Is this one a handoff up the middle? That'll be a 2-yard carry here for the Panthers. We'll make it second down and 8. Now in Bulldog territory. Fake handoff. Back keeps it himself. A good fake there as he's now across the 30. He's got a couple of defenders around him. He'll be tripped up inside the 10 and be marked down at the 7-yard line. A huge play on that one. A gain of 40 yards as they mark it at the 8. First and goal now for the Panthers. Searly hands it off. And that'll be a gain of about 3 on the play, marked down at the 5-yard line. Gonna make it second down and goal now on the 5 for the Panthers. They lead by 5 here with 10:03 and counting left here in the third quarter of play. Touchdown and extra point will put them up by 2 scores here in this contest. Under center is Searly. He'll hand it off to the back once again. He'll get around the edge, and he will trip up and be marked down at the 1-yard line. On the carry for the Panthers, Blake Simpson. Make it third down and goal at the 1-yard line. Simpson now with 14 carries for 96 yards and a touchdown. And in motion, quarterback keeps it himself. And looks like he's in. There's the official signal. It's a touchdown for the Panthers, a 1-yard rushing touchdown. The quarterback, Jacob Searly. And the Panthers go up 23-12 in this one. It'll be Mason Shipley in to make it a 12-point lead here for Liberty Hill. Snap, hold, kick. And that one through the uprights. 9:08 left to go in the third quarter of play. 24-12 to score. We'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com.
Andrew Shipley to kick off. Now keeping the Bulldogs, 26, Tucker Smith, and is number 4,
Back here on TexanLive.com, where we see the Panthers lead 24-12. 9:08 left to go here in the third quarter of play. A 1-yard rushing touchdown from quarterback Jacob Searly to make it a 2-score lead here for the Panthers, as this return will be taken, well, looks like the 31-yard line. And so that is where the Bulldogs will head out onto the field with the ball for the first time this half. They had one lead back in the first quarter when they were able to get the first touchdown of the ball game. Back with about 10:17 left in the first quarter, the 56-yard passing touchdown from Gaps to Dixon. But since then, they have not been able to have a lead, and they've been down ever since. They let the go-ahead touchdown with 1:59 left in the first quarter, as we see the false start on the Bulldogs. That touchdown for Liberty Hill, the Blake Simpson 32-yard rushing touchdown, gave the Panthers the lead, and they haven't looked back ever since. Right now with their biggest lead in 12. Here are the Bulldogs on first down and 15. Caps looks over the middle, and that went a little too far for his target on the play. Cavante Dixon, the intended target on that one. It'll make it second down and 15. Now trips receivers to the top of your screen here. Shotgun, they'll pitch it to the back here on second down. Tries to reverse field here, but not able to do so, as the Panther defense is able to stop him. A 1-yard gain, however, on the play. It'll make it third down and 14 for the Bulldogs. And remember, winner of this contest will face La Vega next week in the 4A Division I State Final. Vega able to get the win against Decatur earlier in today's contest. And this one, a pass over the middle completed. He's got a lot of green in front of him, and the last defender will trip him up. Ball is out. They're going to say he was already down at the 25-yard line. A huge pitch and catch on that one. On over to the receiver in Caden Holcomb. And that will now move it just outside the red zone, deep into Panther territory. 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Here's a handoff to the back here on 1st down. He breaks a couple of defenders, still on his feet. Bull rushes his way for a 1st down, a 13-yard run on the play. That'll put him at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Once again for the Bulldogs. This is their 2nd time in the red zone tonight, and are looking to keep that perfect 100% conversion in the red zone. 2 receivers to the top of your screen here on 1st down. Hand off to the back, spin move, still on his feet, across the 5, still on his feet, dragging a defender, and he will bring him down at what looks to be the 1-yard line before forward progression was called. The back on that play, Tucker Smith, able to get a 10-yard gain on the play. That'll set up 1st down and goal on the 1. Same formation here on 1st down. Hands it off to the back, not able to get anywhere. So the play will be called there. Once again, Smith on the carry. That is a loss of 1. Make it 2nd down and goal now on the 2. Bulldogs trying to pull within 1 possession here as Caps goes under center. Here's the handoff. He'll dive for the end zone, and he'll get in. A 2-yard rushing touchdown for the Bulldogs. Rayvon Ingram, the junior back, able to dive across the plane, make it a 24-18 contest. Lewis Pedra in for the point after to make it a 5-point contest once again. Snap, hold, kick. And that one through the uprights. 24-19 the score. 6:39 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. We'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com is where we see Carthage bring it back to within a 1-possession game with 6:39 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 24-19 the score. Liberty Hill about to get the ball here with that 5-point lead. This one sends away a deep kick for the Bulldogs. This one mishandled by the returner, starts at about the 6-yard line. He's running backwards, and that's a big play there for the Bulldogs as they get him at the 6-yard line. A huge play there, and depending on how this defensive drive goes for the Bulldogs, that may be a play that changes the momentum in this contest. Off here on 1st down to the outside. Almost broke the defender, but able to make the tackle on the play for the defense. A huge stop for the Bulldogs. That one courtesy of Quintarius Brown. the left defensive end for the Bulldogs. They'll make it 2nd down and 3 with 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter of play. Here's a handoff once again. He'll break through for a 1st down and then some. As he gets a 4-yard gain on the play. New set of chains for the Panthers, and now looks like a timeout will be taken here on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. 5:55 left to go in the third. We'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com. You see the injured Bulldog able to get off the field under his own power. Cole Whitlock, the junior linebacker, good sign for him. Now we get the quarterback keeper here on 1st down. It'll be Searly evading a man and going down the sideline. Running out of bounds at the 41-yard line to stop the clock. And it looks like a flag on the play back at the original line of scrimmage. And it looks like this one will be on the offense. There you have it. That will send them backwards off of the huge gain. That'll set them up what looks like it'll be about the 10-yard line. Let's see where they officially mark it. It'll be inside the 10. Right at what looks like the 8-yard line. So that'll make it a 1st down and about 18 here on the 8-yard line. Or 1st down and 19, excuse me. And in motion here, they'll hand it off to the outside all the way up to the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play, courtesy of the running back in Harrison. It'll make it 2nd down. It looks to be 14 here. 2nd down and 13 on the 13-yard line for the Panthers as they try to get out in their own territory here. They still haven't gotten past the 20-yard line. That big rush by the quarterback in Searly would have done it, but the penalty brought him back. As the handoff here up the middle. Only able to get him a couple of yards on the play, as it'll get him to the 15. So 3rd down and 12 coming up here for Liberty Hill, and a good defensive drive here so far for the Bulldogs. As now their fans are going to get on their feet and help pump up their defense. Try to get them the big stop. That would help their chances here. 4:34 left to go in the third quarter of play. They need to get to the 27-yard line. Quarterback keeper once again goes towards the sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play. It'll make it 4th down and 6, and now we have an injured player on the field. So once again, we'll step aside and be back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com, 4:21 left to go in the first half. Or the third quarter, excuse me. The Panthers will have to send it away. A good punt there into the wind. This will take a Panther roll. And will stop right at about the 34-yard line. So a good punt deep in their own territory for the Panthers is now the Bulldogs get a good defensive stop. They'll get the ball down 5, 4:09 left to go in the third quarter. Have a chance to take their lead for the first time since the end of the first. Do you have a product or service that you'd like to promote? Well, Texan Live has a wide range of advertising opportunities with flexible plans to fit any budget. Reach millions of viewers across our entire platform. but choose a more targeted approach aimed at specific school districts or games. Promote your brand and get involved in your community by advertising on Texan Live today. For more information, email sales@texanlive.com. Visit us online at texanlive.com. The huge 16-yarder there over the middle of the field. Will be a huge start for the Bulldogs on this drive. As the pass caught by Caden Holcomb. It'll be 1st and 10 at midfield here for the Bulldogs. They'll hand it off to the near sideline. It's going to be Elijah Collier on the run there. It'll be a gain of about 3 to 47. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 here for Carthage. Second down for the Bulldogs. Ball on the Panther 47. A quick screen to the outside. That one complete. Still on his feet and then wrapped up at the 43-yard line. On the catch, Cavante Dixon. Make it 3rd down and 3 for Carthage. They need to get to the 40-yard line and convert and keep their drive alive. And it looks like they'll have 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Low man at the top in Kel Williams. They look towards the top. Still has a lot of time. Now throws to Williams, and that one incomplete. So huge stop on defense there for the Panthers. And now an interesting choice coming up here for the Bulldogs. If it's anything like we've seen so far in this game, they'll go for it here on 4th down, and looks like that's exactly what they will do. We've only seen one time today where they've actually brought their punting unit onto the field. They've gone for it every other time. Up until this point, they're 2 for 4 on 4th down conversions as they line up 5 wide here with trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. Here's Caps, looks towards the bottom. Does he have a man? No, out of his reach. And that's a turnover on downs, 2 of 5 on the night. As they try to get it to Caden Holcomb, and that's another turnover on downs. The Panthers getting a huge break on that one, as they'll get the ball leading by 5 with 2:16 left to go here in this one. First and 10 on the 43 here. It'll be a handoff to the outside, up to the 47-yard line. On the carry, Kyle Harrison, who has now emerged as the leading rusher for the Panthers in today's contest with that run. He breaks over 100 yards in 14 carries with 1 touchdown. He now has 103 yards on the night. There's a handoff once again on 2nd down. He breaks over the outside of the line of scrimmage, and he will go in for a touchdown. A 53-yard rushing touchdown for the Panthers. And that'll extend their lead 30-19. Matthew Shipley in for the point after. Snap, hold, kick. And that one wide left. So it will remain at a 30-19 scoreline. 1:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. We're right back after this on TexanLive.com. back here on TexanLive.com, where we see a 30-19 lead here for the Liberty Hill Panthers. 1:32 left to go in the third quarter of play. And as you saw there on the tail end of the replay, that one a 53-yard rushing touchdown by Christian Taggart, senior running back. And that gives the Panthers the 30-19 lead. As the Bulldogs will start their drive right around their own 30. They'll get it to the 36-yard line. There's still plenty of time left to go in this one, about 13 and a half minutes, with the remaining 1:27 left. And this one in the 12 minutes in the fourth. This game is not out of reach for the Bulldogs. Only down by a couple of scores. Still anyone's ball game at this point. Most likely the Bulldogs will need to use the rest of this quarter and a little bit of the start of the fourth to try to get a touchdown here. Bring it back to within a one-score contest. A couple of fake handoffs. They'll go for it all here. And now a flag will be called on the play. Incomplete pass intended for Kel Williams. The flag thrown in around the 46-yard line. And let's see what the call is. This one may be on the defense. There you have it. The 10-yard march off on the holding penalty, so a new set of downs. First 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 46-yard line. 1:19 left to go in the third quarter of play. They're looking to get back on the scoreboard here. Try to make this once again a one-possession contest. Under center is Caps. He'll fake the handoff, roll out. Looks towards the sideline, gets his man, makes the catch and falls out of bounds to stop the clock. That one caught by Williams all the way up to the 38-yard line. New set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Man in motion here on first down. They'll hand it off here to the back. And Courtney, he'll get all the way up to the 32-yard line. That one a gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 coming up with now less than a minute left in the third. Your receivers to the top of your screen, Williams and Dixon. They'll hand it off once again to Courtney. He'll break over the middle. And looks like he'll get to the 30, but that's about it. So 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Bulldogs. On what's going to be the final play of the quarter here. Game clock at 28 seconds, play clock at 26. Need to get to the 28-yard line to convert here on 3rd down. They got a single receiver on each side of the line of scrimmage. Under center is Caps. He'll roll out to his right. Looks over the middle of the field, and that one is caught. I don't know how he made that catch, a tight window, but a great catch there on that one. A flag thrown on the field. Reception made on that one once again by Caden Holcomb. Let's see what the penalty is. There you have it, the holding penalty on the defense. Move them up 10 yards, and we'll get them these new set of downs right at the 20-yard line. So the Bulldogs right at the red zone for the 3rd time tonight. "5 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. It'll be Caps in the shotgun with two receivers to his right. Man in motion in the backfield will be Smith. Caps has to scramble. Looking for somebody. He'll try to run out of the pocket, not able to do so. And he'll dive forward, but will be stopped at the 22. That is where they will mark it, and that is where the third quarter will end. Put 12 more minutes on the clock and take the break with us. 30-19 the score. We'll be right back for quarter number 4 here on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com where we see the start of the fourth quarter of play. About to resume here. A second down and 12 for the Bulldogs as they trail 30-19 in this contest. Jordan Smith here live from Cy-Fair SCU Stadium. Bringing you this contest of the 4A Division I State Semifinals. The winner faces La Vega next week at AT&T Stadium for the 4A Division I final. Pass over the middle. That one behind his receiver. And incomplete. Going off the fingertips of Caden Holcomb. It'll make it third down and 12. Here we go, third down and 12. The the Bulldogs need to get to the 10-yard line. Here's Caps going to the sideline. That one's past the 10. Jukes around a man, and he's in for 6. Kel Williams with a 21-yard touchdown reception. And that makes it a 5-point ball game. Now looks like the Bulldogs are going to go for 2 here and try to make it a 3-point contest. So they'll line up at the 3-yard line. Caps under center. He'll fake the handoff, roll out, has a man wide open and makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. Caden Holcomb, who has been absolutely their crutch so far in the second half, makes it a 3-point contest, 30-27. 11:47 left to go in the ball game, and we'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com where the Bulldogs have brought it to within 3 here, 30-27 the score. With 11:47 left to go in this 4A Division I State Semifinal matchup here on TexanLive.com. Fair catch made at the 41, and they will now hit the man who made the reception, and that will bring out the penalty flags. Michael Haney, one who made the reception, the fair catch call at the 40. And the flags will benefit the Panthers here because of the hit on the player who called for the fair catch. There you have it, first down now on the Bulldog 44-yard line. And that is where the Panthers will start their offensive drive up by 3. Handoff here on first down. To the outside on the carry is Blake Simpson. He'll get up to the 41-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play. It'll make it second down and 7. An update of the 5A Division II bracket. Fort Bend Marshall getting the win against Cal Allen 19-17. Now Fort Bend Marshall heading to the state final. Here's a run to the outside. A huge gain on the play for the Panthers as it gets them a new set of downs all the way to the 26-yard line. A gain of 15 yards on the play. And first and 10 for the Panthers. But congrats to the Fort Bend Marshall Buffaloes who get the win and head to state for the first time in program history. Run up the middle for the Panthers. Looks to get about 4 yards on the carry. Run made on the play by Christian Taggart. It'll make it second down. And it looks to be 6 here on the 22-yard line. Once again, a quick pitch here to the back. That one ran Kyle Harrison all the way up. It looks like the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play. Third down and 1 coming up.
Third and 1 from the 16.
Ten minutes and counting left to go in the ball game. Third down and 1 for the Panthers on the 17-yard line. Here's a handoff to the outside. First down and more. Still on his feet. Breaks a couple of defenders. Still going and piles his way in for the touchdown. A 16-yard rushing touchdown for Blake Simpson. And it makes it a 9-point ball game, 36-27. And for the point after is Mason Shipley. Snap, hold, kick. And that one through the uprights. 37-27. Once again, a 10-point contest here at Cy-Fair FCU Stadium. We'll be right back with the remaining 9:48 right after this on TexanLive.com.
Shipley kicking off. Tucker Smith on the floor.
37-27 the score with 9:48 left to go in the ball game as the Panthers once again make it a double-digit lead here as this one goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Cause for the penalty flag. And so the Bulldogs will have favorable field position now, starting at what looks like the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs so far have had a pretty good attack. 15 yards passing from Gunnar Capps, 13 of 30 with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. And they've really turned it on here in the second half of play. They're looking to bring it back to within a one-score game here as Capps look down the far sideline, gets his man, who runs backwards, tries to turn upfield, but trips up himself all the way to the 38. On the reception is Dixon. That's good for an 8-yard gain on the play, so 2nd down and 2 coming up. They also have a good attack in the running game. 13 carries, 105 yards, and no touchdowns for Tucker Smith. As it will be Smith once again to the outside. 1st down and more. And looks like he'll be stopped at the 45-yard line. A good run for 7 yards. And that will move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. 9 minutes and counting left to go in this game. They now look to the sideline for the audible. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Caps looking down the field, trying to get his man. And that one a little too far in front of his intended target in Dixon. Another couple of steps, and that would have probably been a 55-yard touchdown to make it a 3-point contest. So it'll be 2nd down for the Bulldogs. They got to get to the other 45-yard line. They currently sit on their 45. They have to get to the Panther 45 in order to convert the 1st down. Here's a pitch to Smith on the outside. He'll try a spin move, and he'll be pushed forward past the 45. All the way to what looks like the 44-yard line. A gain of 11. And a new set of downs for Carthage. Like we mentioned earlier, this is the 4th straight state semifinal game for the Bulldogs, and are back-to-back defending champs here in 4A, and they're trying to make a three-peat here this season. They currently trail 10 points to the Liberty Hill Panthers with 8:30 left to go in the ball game. Here's one deep down the sideline, and that one's going to be intercepted by the Panthers. Brady Brewer, the junior defensive back, getting the interception. And the Panthers will start their drive on their own 5-yard line. So a little bit of pressure for the Panthers as they are inside their own 10-yard line at the 5. However, this run right up the middle will help create a little bit of breathing room as Kyle Harrison's able to take it all the way to the 17-yard line. A gain of 12 on the play, and a new set of downs for the Panthers. Eight minutes left to go in the ball game. The Panthers looking to hold on to this lead and head to the state final. They've got just under 8 minutes with a 10-point lead here. Left to go in this one. They run to the outside. 1st down and more across the 30, 35, and tackled at the 36. They keep the chains moving. 1st and 10 once again on their own 36-yard line. 2 plays, 2 rushes, a double-digit figures. And that's how they're able to keep the clock moving. They're able to keep possession here. Now 7.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Liberty Hill, has led the scoring in each quarter so far, except this one, where they're down 8-7 and a flag on the play. And looks like this could be false start on the offense. That'll back him up to the 31-yard line. It'll make it 1st down and 15 for the Panthers. A reminder that the winner of this contest faces La Vega High School, who defeated Decatur 53-0 earlier today. They'll face La Vega High School, the winner of this one, next week for the 4A Division I state title game at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. As this one is a loss of about 3 yards on the play. Good stop by the defense. It'll make it 2nd down and 18. Panthers is trying to take as much time off the clock as possible. Bulldogs still have all 3 of their timeouts. Here's a rush to the outside, trying to get past the 1st down marker. He will do so, and he will get to midfield. Ball is out, and it looks like the Bulldogs will get possession. There's the official signal, and a huge turnover for Carthage. Take a look at the replay here. Looked like they were able to just shred the ball and take it away. Was Stephen Darden Jr., the senior strong safety, able to just rip the ball out. And that is how the Bulldogs have turned this game around. 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line with 6:18 left to go. Shotgun for Caps. Looks down the field, floats it over defender, makes the catch as Tucker Smith still inbounds, going down the sideline, and he'll be thrown out of play at the 20-yard line. A 30-yard pitch and catch there to Tucker Smith, and a good job by Smith of evading the defenders. As you take a look at the replay, able to keep his balance and stay in play. Got him a few extra yards. And that's how they end up at the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 20. Handoff, pitch play. They'll do a reverse. Yard line, Dixon. The carry for the Bulldogs gets him down for a 1st and goal. Is that one in 12-yard rush for Dixon. That'll be his 1st carry on the night. Here's Caps under center with 2 men to his right at wide receiver. They'll look to the near sideline. He'll make the catch, and that's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Kel Williams with the 8-yard touchdown grab over the defender and able to keep possession and make it a 4-point contest. It'll be Luis Pedra in for the point after. Snap, hold, kick. And that one through the uprights. We've got a ball game, folks. 37-34 with 5:34 left to go in this 4A Division I state semifinal. We'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. .534 left to go in this contest. And once again, we have a one-possession ball game. 37-34. The Liberty Hill Panthers lead against the Carthage Bulldogs here on TexanLive.com. Jordan Smith here, bringing you the action live from Cy-Fair SCU Stadium for this 4A Division I state semifinal. They fake the onside kick, and the return will start at about the 13-yard line for the Panthers. trying to change field, still inbounds. They're going to say he stepped out at what looks like the 29-yard line. A flag on the play, and it looks like it may be on that kickoff. Might have been an offsides there on the kicking team. Let's see what the actual call is. That's what head coach Scott Surratt is trying to explain to the referee. So there you have the 5-yard penalty. LLC may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Texan Live. 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line for the Panthers. They'll hand it off here on 1st down. That one goes up the middle to the 39 for a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 coming up for Liberty Hill. So far, Liberty Hill with 436 yards rushing on the afternoon. On the night, as they once again go to the ground. Quarterback keeper across the 45, 1st down and more. And he'll be marked down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 7 on the play. Out of the chains, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Bulldogs down by 3, still have all 3 other timeouts, as we now have 4:30 left to go in this ball game. Panthers have the ball and lead by 3, 37-34. Winner heads to the state title game. Handoff to the outside. And a good stop there by the defense. Making the stop for Carthage, the junior tackle Desmond Hicks. And out before a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Panthers. Second down and 8. They need to get to the Bulldog 44-yard line. Here's a handoff up the middle, breaks one tackle, pushes through, and he'll be stopped right at what looks like the 45-yard line, They're going to mark it at the 44.5. They're going to mark it 3rd and a yard. So the Panthers now in a critical situation here. Clock continues to run, 3:16 left to go in the ball game. They need to get about half a yard in order to convert the 1st down. They'll hand it off here. They'll get that half yard and a lot more as they break one tackle and get tackled at about the 31-yard line just before they get to the 30 and break the last defender. 1st down and more. They'll move the chains for the Panthers. Now with just under 3 minutes left to go. Once again, the Panthers with a quick hurry up to the line of scrimmage. 2 men in the backfield. They'll hand it off once again to the outside. Tripped up by his offensive lineman. And now a timeout will be taken by the Bulldogs. After the 2-yard gain, that'll be their 1st of the half. So a reminder, this time on Texan Live is being brought to you by Panera Bread. Panera Bread believes in raising, serving, and eating food that is good and good for you. 100% of their food is 100% clean. That means no artificial flavors, preservatives, sweeteners, and no colors from artificial sources. Panera Bread, food as it should be. Take a quick timeout, 2:31 left to go. Right back after this at TexanLive.com. The crowd excited in this one, trying to push their team to victory. As we got a 2nd down and 8 here on the 30-yard line. For the Panthers, they need to get to the 22 to keep the drive alive. Here's a handoff. Quarterback keeper, actually, to the outside. It's Searly. He'll slide to the 22-yard line. And that should be good enough for a new set of downs. It looks like they'll mark it half a yard short. Now looks like the Bulldogs will take another timeout in this one. Reminder, the winner of this one will face La Vega in the 4A Division I state title game next week at AT&T Stadium. Right now the Panthers lead 37-34 with 2:21 left to go in the ball game. Coming up on TexanLive.com tomorrow will be North Shore and Lake Travis at NRG Stadium. That one will kick off at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as Westlake and Westbrook at Legacy Stadium at 4 p.m. Wagner and Shadow Creek at 6 p.m. at NRG Stadium. And that is tomorrow's lineup here on TexanLive.com for state semifinal action around the city. And now looks like a delay of game penalty. This should back up the Panthers. And the coaching staff for the Panthers trying to figure out why in the world they're getting a penalty, but that will back them up. Now 3rd down and 6. Now a little bit harder situation if you are Liberty Hill. The defense for Carthage trying to pump up their crowd, get them to affect the game. Everybody on Liberty Hill's side of the stadium on their feet. This stadium is going nuts. 3rd down and 6. They need to get to the 22 to convert. Man in motion. They'll hand it off here on 3rd down. Goes up the middle. And it looks like he gets it still on his feet. And that's a huge first down for Liberty Hill as it'll move the chains. Now in the red zone up to the 19-yard line. An 8-yard gain. 2:12 left to go and counting. Now Carthage will use their final timeout of the ball game. And just listen to this Liberty Hill crowd. We'll take a quick break here. 2:11 left to go. 37-34. Panthers lead over the Bulldogs here on TexanLive.com. 2:11 left to go in the ball game. 37-34. The Panthers have the ball and the 3-point lead inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. No more timeouts for the Bulldogs on defense, so they have to get the stop, and they have to do it right now. Here's a handoff to the back outside. Goes across the middle, and he's going to get in for the touchdown to seal the victory. Kyle Harrison with the 19-yard touchdown run to put him up 43-34. Mason Shipley with the snap, hold, and kick will make it a 44-34 ball game. 2:04 left to go here in this one. And we'll step aside here for a few moments. We'll be right back after this on TexanLive.com. Back here on TexanLive.com, 44-34 the score. Kyle Harrison getting the 19-yard touchdown run to put the Panthers up by 10. 2:04 left to go in the contest in this one. Roll into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bulldogs have their work cut out for them. No more timeouts. They're going to have to get a quick score here and try an onside kick. They're going to have to use the sideline a lot. So if you're the Panther defense, you've got to force them over the middle if you want to keep that clock running. This stadium on its feet, loud and proud here as the Bulldogs start out with a trips wide receiver set here on first down. They're going to look over the middle of the field. That one cut. He'll break a defender going across the 50, 40. He'll be tackled at the 31-yard line. Caden Holcomb, with the huge run for the Bulldogs. That'll stop the clock for the first down. Now clock resets, 31 yards to the end zone. Here's Caps once again. Now he's going for the end zone. And that one incomplete, running a flag is Dixon, but not going to get it. But that will stop the clock. 1:43 left to go in this ball game. The Bulldogs, second down and 10, still breathing a little bit of life here. If they can get one more huge play like they did on that completion for 44 yards, they still have a chance here in this one. Two receivers at each side of the line of scrimmage. Caps looking over the side. He'll make the catch, breaks a defender. He'll get down to the 10-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 1:36 left to go as they reset the line of scrimmage. First and goal at the 10 for the Bulldogs. Same formation here on first down. Caps in the shotgun. He'll have to escape the pocket. Looks towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Intended target on the play, Caden Holcomb. If he would have caught that, that would have been a penalty because Holcomb was forced out of bounds. Came back inbounds and would have been the first player to touch the ball on the offense, which is a penalty. So it'll set up a second down and goal on the 10-yard line. 1:22 left to go. The Bulldogs looking to make it a one-score contest. Two receivers each side of the line of scrimmage. Caps runs to his right. Flag on the play. Throws the end zone. That one's picked off by the Panthers. They'll slide down inside the 5-yard line. Let's see what the penalty is about. This one right at about the 5-yard line. Now here's the call from Ronnie Morgan. I think this one may be on the defense. A huge penalty there that saves the Bulldogs season for right now as it moves them half the distance to the goal. First and goal at the 5-yard line. 1:12 left to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs looking for a touchdown on this play to make it a 3-point contest. 5 wide, trips receivers to the top of your screen. Caps in the shotgun, looking to his left. He'll go for the end zone. That one tipped and almost intercepted by the Panther defense. Brendan Ketchum, a senior linebacker, able to get his hands on it. It'll make it second down and goal on the 5-yard line. 1:08 left to go in the ball game. Same formation as first down. Caps once again in the shotgun. He'll now look to his right. Try to float one. That one way out of reach for his intended target in Dixon. It'll make it third down and goal. Clock stops at 1:03 left in the ball game. They need to get into the end zone to get a first down and to bring it to within a one-possession ball game. The stadium once again on its feet as this is the biggest third down play for the Bulldogs season. 5 wide, trips receivers to the top of your screen. Once again, Caps looks to his left, goes for the corner. That one's in for a touchdown! Kel Williams gets the touchdown reception. That is his third touchdown on the night. And with 58 seconds left, the Bulldogs have a chance. Pedro with the snap, hold, and kick. That one through the uprights, 44-41. We've got a one-possession contest. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're right back after this on TexanLive.com. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the broadcast. We've got a nail-biter here, 44-41. 58 seconds left to go. The Buffaloes get a 5-yard touchdown from Caps to Williams. That's Williams' third receiving touchdown on the night. And it brings it to within one possession. The Bulldogs are going to try an onside kick and try to get the ball as they have no more timeouts left in this one. If the Panthers recover, all they have to do is take a couple of knees and this one is over. And now looks like a timeout will be taken by the Panthers as they try to look at the personnel. That'll be their second timeout of the half. Just a reminder, this timeout on Texan Live is being brought to you by Panera Bread. Panera Bread believes in raising, serving, and eating food that is good and good for you. 100% of their food is 100% clean. That means no artificial flavors, preservatives, sweeteners, and no colors from artificial sources. Panera Bread, food as it should be. .58 seconds is all that is left in this 4A Division I state semifinal matchup. 44-41 the score. The Panthers lead against the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, Carthage High School, will try an onside kick. They have no timeouts left. The Panthers only have one timeout now. Liberty Hill will try to get the ball. If Liberty Hill gets the ball, all they have to do is take a couple of knees, and they head to the state final. The Bulldogs trying to get the ball and keep their season alive. They fake the onside kick one direction, try to get it, and it's recovered by the Panthers. Liberty Hill able to get the ball off of the reverse onside kick attempt. All they have to do is take two more knees, and that's it. Here's the first one, 44-41, and what has been an absolutely insane second half for these two teams, mainly the fourth quarter. Has been a really great game here at Cypress SEU Stadium. One of the better state semifinals that we've seen here at this stadium in quite a long time. Carthage, congrats to them on 4 straight state semifinal games. As the Panthers will take one more knee. The sideline goes crazy, the players go crazy, the crowd goes crazy. as the clock winds down. That is it. The Liberty Hill Panthers are headed to the state title game. Liberty Hill will face La Vega in the 4A Division I state title game next Friday night at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, with a chance to hoist the state title trophy. That's it for us here at Cypress FCU Stadium. Once again, I want to say thank you for tuning in to what has turned into a great matchup between two exciting and excellent programs. Final score, 44-41 the score, and once again, the Liberty Hill Panthers defeat the defending state champs and are headed to the state final. For everybody here at TexanLive.com, my name is Jordan Smith, saying good evening, good night, and we'll see you next week here on TexanLive.com.
For watching this production of Texan Live, watch us online at TexanLive.com and on demand at Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire.